trade cap for the day. Let's run it. Today there was a continuance trade, but have to, like, it was good seeing it play out, but prices coming into session were really diverged. Like, Nasdaq need to sweep a bunch of lows which ES had already fully swept, right? Which normally means that if one pair has swept it and the other one is coming to sweep it, they will just continue through. So that's one extra factor to help us be bearish here in this session. We didn't get the sweep at the top, which is really weird. ES didn't even fill its gap, but we didn't even get the sweep at the top. It was so fucking close, but we didn't get it. It just turned bearish, right? So like, it kind of inverses this 15. Well, it initially respects it, but then inverses it. And this is a good sign because this is just a good learning thing, actually. Because look, so bullish price action is pretty weak compared to the bearish, right? Because you can see bearish is like boom, and then bullish was just like this shit. Here it's pretty decent. Here it's kind of weak. The bearish here is good. And because the bullish is better than because the bearish is better than the bullish here, we're looking to go short because we've respected this bearish fair value gap. But then when we come here and inverse it afterwards, it's a good sign to show, especially after this, because this shows that we want to come bearish, right, off of the respect of this fair value gap. We want to come bearish off the respect of this fair value gap, but here the sellers and buyers are fighting because the buyers want to get up, and I assume they tried to sweep this shit, but they didn't. But as you can see, even though bum rush bullish here, we were still bearish because of a couple factors. This, the respect of the 15-minute, and the bearish PA being slightly better than the bullish. Not much. Like, they're both pretty meh. But you see these bearish candles are bang, bang. The bullish is eh. This is a bit nicer. This is good here. But overall, as you can see, after the respect, we have good bearish, fighting, resweep. They tried to resweep, right? So, and also another good factor is all of these have already been swept by ES, and ES is just coming into a high time frame fair value gap. This 4-hour one here, literally nothing else is happening for ES. There's no liquidity, nothing. This point here, did price turn from that? No, didn't get to it. It turned from the halfway. Oh, there we go. Oh no, what? It's not even halfway. What did I see halfway of? What? What am I seeing the halfway of? Am I geeked? What? Huh? Am I actually geeked? That's the high time frame fair value, right? And it's at halfway. Yeah, we're halfway. Huh? What the? Oh, wait, no. God, that's so embarrassing. There we are. So we got to the halfway on 8 p.m. Oh, sorry. Yeah, 8 p.m. 4 to 8. Yeah. Which that will definitely give a decent bullish reaction. Definitely. 7 o'clock, 8 here. A little retracement. But anyways, so we were bearish because this had taken all its bottom side liquidity anyways. And then here, we have a 15-minute fair value gap. That's the high time frame one. Plus we have a 5 in there, right? You can just kind of delete the 5 because we have the 15-minute. So strong bearish price action. We hit some liquidity, so we will get some kind of bullish reaction. Now, it's the time to determine if it will turn bullish or not. Obviously, here it didn't. First off, because we respect the 15-minute fair value gap well, but sometimes it respects it just to get down into an imbalance here to come topside again, right? But obviously not, because this 15 is then inversed on the 5 p.m. open candle, right? So 5:15 it's inversed, plus this 5-minute gets respected on the 1 minute, you can say, but no bullish candle, so not actually respected. And then, okay, could be resweeping. If it resweeps, or even if it inverses this 5, it could be looking to just tap this order block and fill a little 1 minute fair value up there and come bullish. There's no 1 minute fair value up, but it could be looking to do that, right? Which obviously it doesn't do because it inverses the order block and makes the breaker. So suddenly, this candle is now a breaker, right? That one there is the breaker because it gets inversed. Then we have a 5-minute fair value gap inside the breaker. Beautiful, bellissimo, right? And if it's resweeping, it would not be respecting a bearish 5-minute fair value gap. It would not be doing that, right? And here, right, potentially you want to get in on this candle because this one moves far, right? So you want to get in on the 5:45 candle, 5:30 candle, but it completes at 5:44, but it doesn't close out of the 5-minute fair value gap. But you could take this short because it closes out of the breaker. Some people would do it straight off the breaker, and here you would because it's all the other signs are good, right? Whoops, don't move that. There's a couple 1-minute fair value gaps in here. Obviously the topmost one is there, but it's not really from a sweep, so it's just a continuation, so you probably just go off the 5-minute. So the candle completes there. Sorry, not the 45, on the 35. So you just be short there. Stops just above the top. And then shoot for the bottom liquidity here. Beautiful position. Yeah, you'd just be shooting for the close liquidity because this order block has already been retapped by this point here. So it's done, you know? It's just a bit weird because we didn't get any sweep at the top or nothing. So it's a bit more orkies, but this is a continuation, so this is real good learning, baby.